Welcome one and all to Broken Roads. My name is Deep Space Matt, and today the end of the world arrived a long time ago. And if I'm to survive the wild Australian Outback, I'll need to create my best survivor, practice my combat skills, and navigate my party through a variety of locations. With a moral compass that changes with the decisions I make, can I survive a post-apocalyptic wasteland? Let's find out in Broken Roads. Alright, here we go with Broken Roads. This is a new post-apocalyptic party-based RPG set in the Australian Outback. Now, this game just released today, April 10th. If you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. But for now, let's get right into it with a new game.
They thought ending the world would end the war. That much was passed down. Everything else has been lost. When the bombs dropped, 80% of Australia's population was wiped out, just like that. Those who weren't immediately vaporized carried the radiation inland, poisoning all the pretty places they crawled to. The desert swallowed the rest. Despite it all, we survived. We rebuilt. We even formed strong enough allegiances to have wars of our own. But these wars were of disease, of hunger, of people who'd forgotten the sacrifices that have always been made beyond the steady glows of the cities that now choked with dust. Our great-grandparents made it. We will too. All it takes to thrive in this new world is guts, grit, and hard yakka. That's where you come in.
Alright, here we go. What do we have here? Hired gun. Oh, it's our origin, and it looks like we have 4 different ones. Surveyor, Barter Crew, and Jackaroo, who starts off with Resolve and Strength and skills of Tinker and Biology. Barter Crew has Charisma, Resolve, Leadership, and Biology. Surveyor, Awareness, Intelligence, Vigilance, and Punt. And Hired Gun has Awareness, Strength, Shooting Mastery, and Opportunist. Shooting Mastery sounds like it would be pretty helpful, although then again, only in combat. Surveyor, does Intelligence give us... Oh, we can see. Wit and Intellect affects action points, initiative, intimidation checks, and resistance to certain status conditions. Awareness is Perception and Insight, affects range damage, accuracy, crit hit chance, dodge, and helps avoid ambushes. Vigilance keeps your finger on the trigger and your eyes down your sights. Prepare an attack and fire on the first enemy who moves within range. And Punt, take a chance at a challenge beyond your usual capabilities. In combat, spend Punt points to increase accuracy of attacks. Out of combat, spend Punt points to attempt to pass a skill check that is just out of reach. Higher ranks increase the amount and effectiveness of Punt points. Each point spent in Punt increases the character's crit hit chance by 0.2%. I think I like the Surveyor. Barter Crew is Charisma, so all about talking and leadership. Jackaroo, Tinker, use swanky devices and understand what Cole is on about. Biology, you know what makes people tick, physically. Use restorative items from utility slots to heal and revive allies. No, we're going to go with the Surveyor, definitely here. Appearance. Enter name. Name can't be empty. But can we literally name our character empty? Oh, we can, even though the game said we can't. Who looks like a good survivor here? Maybe you here on the bottom? Excellent. Introduction to the Moral Compass. The Moral Compass shows a 360-degree view of possible dialogue options, attitudes you can hold, and decisions that you can make throughout your journey. It is divided into 4 parts: Utilitarian, Nihilist, Machiavellian, and Humanist, with the golden arc representing your worldview often overlapping different quadrants. Where a decision lies is not always clear-cut and the borders matter. It's entirely possible to be utilitarian, focused on the greater good for all, which will suit options in that quadrant close to the humanist border. Otherwise, or likewise, you can be within the utilitarian quadrant, but tending far more to focus on the interests of your own group, with decisions tending towards the Machiavellian border. Broken Roads doesn't reduce things to simple right and wrong or good and evil, and this is reflected in how you can handle the scenarios you face on your journey. Your worldview. The golden arc in the center represents your worldview. Each decision you make can affect your position on the compass, rotating the worldview slightly towards the decision you have made. At the center of the compass are the brightly illuminated areas of moral tendencies, which allow your character to make lower-level moral decisions or expressions of ideas that would otherwise fall outside of their worldview. Note that the further a decision is from the center of your worldview, the larger impact it will have on shifting it. Plus, the more decisions you make close to the center of your worldview, the more narrow-minded you will become, allowing you to make higher-level decisions. Conversely, selecting a wider range of choices will make you broad-minded, often allowing more options but making certain higher-level decisions and moral traits, perks unique to characters of a particular alignment that can affect dialogue or combat skills, unavailable. The 4 moral quadrants. Humanist. Each person's dignity matters most. I choose all meaning and thus what matters, but what is inalienable is that every person has worth. For the humanist, each person's dignity matters most, simply through existing as a being experiencing the world. Utilitarian, everyone's happiness combined matters most. The greatest good for the greatest number. I believe that everyone's happiness combined matters most, and thus can justify causing harm or suffering depending on the outcome. Machiavellian, my group matters most. The ends justifies the means, if it favors our pursuit and maintenance of power. As a Machiavellian, my group matters most regardless of the cost to others. And nihilist, I matter most. Given there's nothing outside of each individual human experience, nothing ultimately matters, and that doesn't bother me. Thus, for the nihilist, I matter most. Alright, we got here a question. You've been out in the waste for a few weeks mapping out a possible new route to Kokeby Waystation, and your supplies are running low. You come across a half-overgrown track and find a badly injured merchant. She says she was attacked by a pack of wild dogs and begs you for some water. It's clear she's close to death, however, and no amount of water will save her. We can end her suffering. You're not obliged to save her, but you can prevent her agony. Ignore her and go through her cargo. She has no use for it anymore, and you will likely find something of value. Provide basic medical care to alleviate her suffering, then go after the animals as they pose a danger to everyone in the area. That sounds good. Take what you want from her cargo, but try to find out where she came from. You may be able to use that to your advantage. Oh geez. I think we're going to help out and also hunt down the pack of wild dogs. After a series of raids on caravans passing near your home, you put together a scouting party. You've caught a bandit leader and one of his raiders. The leader pleads for release, pledging to comply with your terms. Do you free him? Oh, absolutely not. You gotta stop them right now. We can execute them both on the spot. Better not to have that kind of headache. Take him back to town to stand trial. This is not your call to make. Escort them far away, warning that if you catch them here again, they're dead. Or tell him that you'll let one of them go free, him or his raider, and he gets to choose which one lives. Oh my. I think we need to just take them out. I mean, they're a bunch of raiders. If we escort them far away, they're just going to come back again. Yeah, just take them out. A nearby townstead has a new chief, and he's starting to flex his muscles. He sends an envoy with a threat. Pay tribute or suffer his wrath. He clearly has the military strength to back it up. Do you pay? Absolutely not. If he thinks he can take it, let him come. You're not scared of his threats. Negotiate with the envoy and escort him back. Concealed, your top fighters follow. In town, publicly execute the envoy, displaying his head on a spike. Warn the others to surrender their chief or face the same fate. Oh my, this is Sparta. Send scouts to see if he can enforce his demands. If he can, pay up. If he can't, send him a mocking reply and dare him to come take it. Or send an envoy in return and try to negotiate with the new chief. War hurts everyone, and maybe you can work out a way to be of mutual benefit. I kind of like the Machiavellian idea here, though. Let's go with that one. A child in the village has started showing symptoms of the plague. The town chose to quarantine him and his family, but you caught him sneaking out of the house to play with other kids. Oh no, what now? We quarantine everybody. Let him go with a warning. If he's contagious, you're all infected now too. If he's not, no harm done. Rally some neighbors and evict the entire family from town. Make an example of their carelessness. Send him back to his house under careful guard. The whole family will have to leave town if they continue to put everyone at risk. Or return him to his house and explain to the family what will happen to the town if they are all infected. Make them see reason. I think sending him back under guard sounds like a good idea. We're going to do that. Question 5. You've been captured by people who've clearly gone mad. Finding yourself in a pen along with a Dew farmer you've met before, a mercenary stripped of his weapons, and a terrified young family. The captors assemble a massive pyre, indicating their intent for a twisted sacrifice. Noticing a guard's distraction, you're certain you can escape on your own, but every person you bring with you increases the chances you'll get caught. We can take advantage of the distraction to try to get everyone out, saving as many as you can. Slip away on your own, and the others simply have to fend for themselves. Convince the merc to come with you. The Dew farmer can likely find his own way out, but the family will be nothing but a liability. Get the family out first, and the other captives should be able to handle themselves. We're going to try to save as many as we can here. And last question, you've discovered a cache of pre-apocalypse supplies in an abandoned farmhouse. You can't carry it all back on your own, so you enlist a few friends from town to help. When you return to the cache, you find a group of emaciated scavengers in the process of looting the place for themselves. Do you let them take the supplies? Probably not. No way, threaten the scavengers, and if they don't hand over the supplies, kill them. Let them take the supplies, but secretly follow them back to their home. Once there, you can loot their other goods and kill them all. Oh my. Let them go, they're starving and clearly need the supplies more than you do, plus they had no way of knowing you found them first. Or tell them you found the place first and offer to split the takings. Better to get less than you wanted than to spill blood or get nothing at all. Let's go with that one. There we go. Thank you. Please enjoy playing through your origin story. We could take the quiz again. We are firmly in the utilitarian portion of the moral compass. Let us continue. Attributes and skill trees. There are 6 attributes in Broken Roads: strength, agility, resolve, awareness, intelligence, and charisma. Attributes are the basis from which skills and other statistics are derived. Each skill tree's starting values are calculated from 2 attributes: fortitude, strength and agility, temperance, which was resolve and awareness, and wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. Each origin story comes with unique bonuses. For hired gun, those are... yes, we already read all that. In the example to the right, in combat, movement points are derived from agility and strength, while action points are determined by agility and intelligence. Keep that in mind when distributing attribute points. One of the unique skills in Broken Roads is the ability to have a punt, essentially taking a risk on something uncertain. Your player character has a pool of punt points they can draw on if they need to attempt a skill check that they fall just short of, or if they want to increase the accuracy of a particular attack in combat. Punt is derived from charisma, plus any additional points added to the punt skill. Each additional skill point doesn't directly equal 1 additional punt point, however. Skills attain different effects whenever a threshold is reached. In this example, the character has a rank 2 punt skill. Increasing their punt from 32 to 50 would place them at rank 3, and so on. Alright, and we have a lot here. 10 attribute points to spend and 30 skill points to spend. You know what? In the interest of getting into the game sooner rather than later for the video, I'm just gonna add a bunch of stuff here. Oh wait, we can auto assign. Oh, excellent. Do that. There we go. Auto assign. Presumably it did well. Is it random? If I click it again? No, it does the same thing. Okay, so we got some shooting mastery here. It looks like some vigilance. Drunken master. Can we click on these? You can handle your liquid courage and use it in a scrap and gain a number of bonuses from consuming alcohol. Looks like we got some punt points. I'm not sure. Looks like it was mainly shooting mastery and vigilance that it put points into, and it looks like a lot of awareness, some charisma, some intelligence. All right, I think we're good with our lovely survivor, Empty, over here. We will start our journey.
You made it. Good. My name's Jake Anderson, and this is Bally Hall.
The sandy-haired man's face is sun-beaten and craggy, a testament to a life lived in the bush.
Truth to tell, wasn't sure you'd make it. Between the wildlife and the attacks we'd seen, thought you might have met with some misadventure. Aldersyde's dropped off the radio waves. Could be nothing, it could be something. Either way, Surveyors Guild wants you to take a look. Me and Jonesy will tag along to help out, in case it's the something. Then we'll head to Kokeby to escort our mate Mick back to Brookton. Sounds simple, but Mick's the mayor of the bloody town, so let's all just get him home in one piece, yeah? It's an easy job, not expecting much trouble, but better safe than sorry, yeah? Let me introduce you around. Ella's over here, she's my second. My cousin too, her and her sister Mad, who's keeping watch from the crow's nest. Don't get on their bad sides.
New blood, eh, Jake?
New surveyor. Remember how I told you the guild's updating its maps for the area and hired us for protection? This is it. Figured we'd make Aldersyde the first stop, since we haven't heard from him in a while. Jonesy and I are going to make sure everyone's cozy and safe. While we prep for the trip, why don't you show the newcomer around?
I don't need a minder. Pleasure to meet you, or remain silent. Pleasure to meet you. Is it? We'll see how you feel when you've spent some time with us. I'm sure your sparkling personality will shine through and you'll win a place in his heart in no time, Ella. And that's me, a noted heartbreaker and charmer. You fancy seeing the place, meet the colorful locals? Sure, ready whenever you are. So you've already met the boss, that leaves Jonesy, Dreamer, and Mad. May as well say hi to Cole too, even though he's not a scout, otherwise he'll feel left out.
Let's go.
Player and camera movement. To move your character around the map, left click on an area. White circles will appear on the ground to show what your character and party members are walking towards. Left click is also used to speak to other characters and interact with certain objects in the world. To indicate this, your mouse icon will change depending on what you're hovering over. To pan your camera, you can either push your mouse against the edge of the screen, use the WASD keys, or hold down the middle mouse button and drag in any direction. At the bottom left of the screen are 6 icons. From left to right, they are Party Inventory, Character Sheet, Moral Compass, Journal, Map, and Menu. Click on each icon for further information. You can also access the Learn menu via the journal to read more about the features of Broken Roads. Alright, we gotta meet Cole, meet Mad, meet Dreamer, meet Jonesy. Can we... Oh, hello, who are you? Oi, Cole. The gangly young man hurriedly wipes his hands on his coverall when he sees you. His carrot orange hair flops over his eyes as he gives you a broad grin.
Surveyor, the guild's asked us to see why no one can raise Aldersyde on the radio. Jake and Jonesy are going to be an escort for this one while we head on to Kokeby.
What I mean is they're going to be muscle in case you need it. That's bloody fantastic. I'm just about done with the repeater array here and should be powering up with the solar panels in no time. Get you scouts back up and on the network in a jiffy. It'll all get sorted once I can hit the market in Kokeby and... Steady there, Christmas. I was just making an introduction. One thing at a time. You raise Aldersyde yet? Oh, crikey, no, not yet. That's why I mentioned Kokeby. See, your modulator's shot and I don't have a spare, so it's a good thing we're headed up there. Once I get that modulator, everything else is golden, and you'll be right as rain. So you're saying there's still no word from Aldersyde? Yeah, just not physically possible with the modulator shot. I mean, they've always been pretty quiet on the radio anyway, real out-of-the-way place, you know? Nice people, but they're pretty quiet. I mean, farmers generally keep to themselves. I figured they'd send someone if they got into trouble, so they're probably okay, but... Right, talking too much, sorry. The scouts don't have a working radio then. Till we get this modulator sorted, might as well learn how to use passenger pigeons or reflecting mirrors or something. You know, mirrors are great in the daytime. Well, the sunny daytime, but kind of worthless at night, and cloudy days. So yeah, we need to get to Kokeby for a new part. Catch you later, Cole.
Sure thing. Good luck in Aldersyde.
Alright, can we zoom out? Oh, we can zoom out. Excellent. Alright, who else do we got here? Oh, hello you.
Name's Jonesy, mate. Who are you?
I'm empty.
That trip you and Jake are taking to Aldersyde. Seems he's coming with you. Surveyor's Guild wants to check the place out too.
So, it's a milk run then. Maybe, but you're being paid for it. Hopefully, not looking for any excitement today. There we go. Excitement's what makes life worth living, mate, but I can live without it for a day or two, I suppose. Whatever the day brings, you've got Jake and me with you, mate. We'll keep you safe. Hate to ruin this heady discussion, but I'm supposed to keep squiring our friend here around. You and Jake are headed back to Brookton after Aldersyde, right? Yeah, gonna swing by and see me old man. Got to update him on the kill count. Oh, look, we can choose, depending on our moral compass, building a fearsome reputation hut. Nice. Kill count, is that really necessary? Kill count, sure, if that's your thing. Gotta break a few eggs to make that new world cake. Let's do that one. Exactly.
It's not just about the killing, mind you. Though just between you and me, fuck the raiders, rustlers, and other assholes shitting up the place. Let them piss in their boots when they hear my name.
Don't let him fool you. Under that bloodthirsty exterior lurks, well, the heart of a killer. But under that, not a bad guy. Not if he's on your side. Well, unless you're a farmer. Then you should lock up your wife and daughters, livestock too.
Oh, too much information.
Ah, you know me so well, Ellie. Except the livestock thing. No one can prove that.
Watch out for her. She's secretly not always mean. Poof, BS. I've made out of mean. Anyway, like I said, we've got to keep moving. You have anything more to talk to Jonesy about? Ooh, yeah, how about a little target practice? For sure, let's get on it and you can show us what you've got. Get stuck into it. Oh, here we go. Optimal range. Different weapons are more effective depending on the distance from the target. Pistols and shotguns work well up close, rifles from a medium distance, and sniper rifles better from a little further away. Experiment with different weapons at varying distances to work out the optimal range. Your shooting mastery and deadeye skills will also affect damage and accuracy as you improve them. Alright, so what do we got here? 58% chance to hit, 25 health, and then where's our... Down here, is that our action points? AP cost of 3. And then we have our weapon down here. We also have fists. And, oh, up on the top we have a track that looks like when everybody's taking their turns. Alright, let's just fire off a shot then. There we go. Oh, okay, I see down here. In the bottom right one is our action points for shooting. And then the bottom left looks like it's movement points. So we can move and fire independently from different point pools. So if I go over here, is that cover? Oh, it looks like it is. Excellent. And I can't fire again. So we'll just... Oh, I can reload for 1. Yeah, I might as well do that. Show info. Oh, yeah, I like that with the green marker. For our range, I think. Alright, end turn. And then, so yeah, we can't fire out here. But we can almost take you down. Oh, do we miss? Oh no, do we get you? Oh no, we got you. And then let's just run up on you. Skills and items. Sprint transforms all remaining AP into MP. Intimidate forces an enemy to retreat. Barbican. Shrug off damage like a brick, assuming a defensive stance, gaining immunity to being flanked until this character's next turn. Active ability, assume a defensive stance, reducing incoming damage by 0.5% per point of Barbican. Deadeye, take the time to line up your shot. Make an attack with a bonus to accuracy. Each point in Deadeye increases the accuracy of the skill by 0.5%. This costs 5 AP points. We only have 4. So I guess in order to use this, we need to level up to get more action points. And Vigilance. Keep your finger on the trigger, your eyes down your sights. Oh yeah, this is what was in our Origin. So it's kind of like a Overwatch. Alright, back out of this. And then... just end the turn. That's all we can do. Can I run up on you and like use a melee? Oh, flanked. Oh, we have you flanked. Oh, and we're not 100%. Get you. And then switch weapon. AP is 1. So we can do that. Wait, how do we do that? Click on this? No. End turn. Oh, interesting. Reload. Oh, reload 2, AP is still 1, but we have to reload 2 shells. I can't switch to hand-to-hand, which is interesting. But we can probably take you out here. There we go. Oh, we gain experience for that too as well. Excellent. Not bad, mate. Good to have you on board. Hey, Ella, you might not be the resident sharpshooter much longer. She says nothing, but gives Jonesy the most tired of your BS stare you've ever seen. Alright, now we need to meet Mad and meet Dreamer. Hello? She raises her hand to the young woman as you approach her. Dreamer, Jake asked me to show this surveyor around. A surveyor? She steps back and looks you up and down. Yep, it's a surveyor alright, not what I'd call round though. She smiles broadly at her joke and sticks out her hand. I'm Mishti, they call me Dreamer. Pleased to meet you. She feigns shock. Oh my, I haven't seen manners like that since I left Meriden. You're a beacon of civilization. She beams. Mate, it's a pleasure to meet you. Working with these Darrows all day can be rough. Darrows, you chose to join the Scouts. You're as dirty as the rest of us now, City Slicker. Anyway, my job here, such as it is, consists of two main gigs. What I do best is convince people to save their bullets. I defuse fights, make sure people get along, keep their blood inside their skins. The other job, cleaning up this mess. Anything I can help with? And that's really kind of you to ask. As a matter of fact, I could use a hand with a couple of things. Last fellow was a bit of a legend in his own lunchbox. Now he's dead. Better to know up front if someone's aim is a bit, not good. Corpses aren't so great at self-improvement. She turns around to survey the encampment. Let's see, I heard you practicing at the range, so that's sorted. Once you water the camels and clear out the scrub in their paddock, that should about do it. If that's all, I should get moving. I could lie and say I just finished it all. I've got some work to do. That's great. Yeah, let's just get this done. Highlighting interactions, you can press and hold tab to highlight items, points of interest, and show NPC names. Excellent. So we gotta come over here. Tab. And grab this. This scrub looks like it's invading the camel's enclosure and they're having trouble resting without getting pricked. It wouldn't take you long to clear it out. Sure, let's remove it then. The job only takes a few minutes and the paddock is cleared. The Scouts will no doubt be happy with your handiwork. Excellent. And now we need to give you water. How do we give you water? Oh, hello, dog. Oh, here? There's only a small amount of grimy water left in the tub. Those camels are going to need something to drink, and soon. Fill the tub with fresh water. You quickly fill the tub, providing clean drinking water for those noble beasts. You're already a real hero. There we go. And come back here and talk to Dreamer. She smiles broadly as you approach. Hey, how's the work treating you? Let's talk about those jobs you sent me to. Yeah, of course, what's up? I finished everything. And I'm not lying. That's bloody fantastic. A great work, mate. She gives you a big grin. I definitely owe you one. Remind me at the pub later on, would you? Here you go. You saved me a ton of trouble. Oh, we got a water bottle. And, oh, it went by way too fast. I think it said experience down there. She smiles broadly. Anything else today? Sure. What's going on around here? Anything in the bush I should know about? Get the odd bushranger here and there, disputes between farmers, some strange buggers wandering in from the wild. The drought's really making people desperate. Nothing we can't handle. You'll be fine. How'd you wind up out here? Oh, that's a story all its own. Are you sure you want to hear it? How about a short version? Let's see. A young girl grows up behind the walls of Meriden, discovers the world outside, and is apprenticed to the head of scouts at Bally Hall. Succinct, no? The way you describe your job makes it sound like you're a negotiator. Exactly right. If you're looking to get civilization rolling again, we can't just settle our problems by making more corpses. Not, mind you, that some people don't deserve to be slapped around, and I'll be right here to hand some slaps out. And what does cleaning up this mess entail? The whole place looks pretty messy. You're not wrong. You should have seen it before I got here. These people are great scouts, bloody fantastic in the bush, but not as organized as they could be. Well, we'll get it done in the next few months, I bet. See, ask you about something else? I think we're good. Let's just get a move on and find Mad. Later. Alright, not over here. Oh, you?
Get a chance to talk to everyone yet?
Oh no,
Let's get on it then.
you're the leader. We already talked to you. Wait, did I miss somebody? I probably walked right past them, didn't I? This is the camel paddock. And it looks like if I... Oh, if I move the mouse to the edge of the screen and use WASD, it moves around faster. This just goes outside of the camp. Where is... Oh, you're way up here. She gestures to the roof of the hall. Look up there in the crow's nest. That's my sister, Mad. She'll be staying behind when the rest of us arrange out on our jobs later.
Mad, the surveyor's headed to Aldersyde with Jake and Jonesy.
The woman in the watchtower wears drab brown clothes, loose and comfortable. Her face is hard, her build muscular. She looks like she wrestles roos for fun. She scowls down from the makeshift turret. Who needs a babysitter to visit the farmers? I do. Or not my idea, the Surveyors Guild wanted some protection for me. That sounds good. They should have saved their money. Aldersyde's a milk run. Seriously though, it should be me out there and Jonesy up here. Why am I getting stuck with a bog job? Probably because no one wants you spattering some farmer's guts from here to Perth. Screw you, Ella. Hey, before you go, new kid, I need you to make sure the perimeter's secure before you all head out. Don't want any unpleasant surprises. What do you need? Not gonna run your mouth then, we'll get along fine. I want you to walk a circle around the outside of the fence, check it for holes. If a dingo can fit through, call it out and we'll patch it up. No need for you to get your precious hands dirty, just need your eyes. Just walk the fence, too easy, I don't mind repairing it. I don't mind repairing it? I mean, maybe we get some extra experience out of that? You don't have to be so eager, mate, we're no strangers to hard work. All I need are your eyes. Besides, don't you have a Kokeby run? Get this done and you can head on out. Alright, so a lot of quests there.
That's all we're gonna get out of her. Come on, let's go.
Let's take a look at our journal here. So return to Jake. Where is... side quests, maybe? No, just the order of things. Here. Oh, sorry. This is up. Your trusty journal records any currently active main quests and side quests, updates objectives, and keeps track of completed quests along your journey. There we go. That's why I couldn't click on any of this. The war of all against all. There we go. Investigate the west, south, and east side of the perimeter. Let's get this done. We'll go out here. If I double click, do I run faster? No. They're just always running. Alright, do I see anything here? It looks all okay. Oh, hello, dog. Oh, hold up. Awareness success. These scratch marks looks like dogs have been going at it. Or what do you reckon it is? Let's do this first one.
Bang on. Dingo's been digging here again. Little bastards have been busier since Mishti turned the place into a bloody chook farm.
Anyway, she'll have to get that filled in today. Alright, there's one down. You notice a piece of corrugated iron board coming loose. Oi, check it. What? Looks like a loose spot over here. She takes a closer look at what you're pointing. Nice find. Reckon a new bolt or two is all she needs. This thing's been patched up since... Geez, well, since before, I reckon. Might be there's not even a single piece of the original wall still here. Wall remains, though. Let's keep moving. Alright, can I just, like, click way over here? And they'll run all the way over there? There we go, excellent. Hey, here's something. Ella stops to inspect a small hole in the fence. Bloody thing's falling apart. Mad will need to patch this one properly. She shouts over the fence. Oi, Mishti, you hear me? Tell Mad she's got a proper patch-up job to do out here, would you? Oh, she's gonna love that. Well, I reckon that's enough to keep Mad off her ass for a while, or while we're away. Nice work. Oi, Mad, found 3 lovely jobs for you. Should keep you from falling asleep while we're gone. Mad snarls something unintelligible and turns away again. Well, your eyes work and you can follow instructions. So far, so good. Right, good enough for now. Let's get you back to Jake so you can get on the road. Alright, can I just go over here and click on you? There we go. And wait for us to come around. Nothing of interest out here. In the wild. Nope.
Heard you having your chin wags with everyone. How you finding Ella? She's rough around the edges, but then we all are. It's why I like to have her squire people around. Anyway, what'd you think of the place?
Surveyor, close to fresh water, in the rainy season, far enough away to keep from being flooded. Good setup. Yeah, let's click that one.
Not that there's been a flood in my lifetime, but Grandma did mention wading through water tits deep with a baby camel over her shoulders back when they were first getting set up. She really thought of everything when she designed this place. Anyway, it's about time to head to Aldersyde, yeah? Should be safe and easy. When we've wrapped up there, we'll meet up with the others up in Kokeby, and then we'll meet up with Mick, Brookton's leader, and follow them back to Brookton. Mick can be a real charmer, or he can be a right bastard. He's a hard man, so it's best not to bullshit him. He's Jonesy's adopted dad, so once you meet him, you'll understand Jonesy better. Anything else you need from Bally before we go?
No, I think we're all good. Let's head on out. Yep, we've wrapped up what Mishti and Mad asked. Let's get moving. Okay, best of luck with everything. We'll meet you in Brookton once we're done. Jonesy, grab your gear. We're rolling out. Same, we're on the way then. Cole, Dreamer, let's get on the road. You know the drill, Ella. Stay safe and don't be stupid. No wazas, Jake. None of the stupid leaked into my side of the family tree. We're all set.
I would be deeply offended if I was smart enough to understand that, I'm sure. But look, keep your skin in one piece, yeah? This goes double for you, Mishti. If you're outside the gate, you don't let your guard down.
Got it, Chief. See you later.
Welcome to Aldersyde, mate.
He nods towards the fencing beyond the trees. You spot a watchtower in the distance. Oh no, what happened here? Welcome indeed. Jesus, whoa, what happened here? That's what I'm asking. That's not too good.
A thin, ashen-faced man hides behind the tree, clutching a hand over his belly. His shirt is soaking up the blood from a horrific wound. He's gasping for air, but waves his other hand at you, shooing you off.
Go back, he gasps. They've gone crazy in there. Shot me for... He grips his gut. God, it hurts. His hand drops, his eyes close, and he licks his lips. So thirsty. He makes no move to seek cover. Instead, he cups his mouth with his hands and shouts at the guard post peeking above the settlement's walls.
Oi, Aldersyde! It's Jake with the scouts! Don't fucking shoot!
Beside him, Jonesy unlimbers his rifle, frowning. Best be ready for anything, he mutters. Draw your weapon and look for cover. Keep your hands away from your weapon. Kneel next to the wounded man and inspect his injury. I think we need to draw our weapon. He gives you a quick approving nod. Good call, mate. Don't want to be standing around with a member in your hand if lead starts flying. His voice is high and shrill. Jake, thank God you're here. Watch out for that one. He's with the raiders. He laughs weakly, bubbling and wet. I'm not a raider. If I was, wouldn't have come here all alone. Farmers, dumb as box of hammers. Please, water, just a sip. He looks the man over without pity. Bloke's dying. No point wasting water on a dead man. It'd be kindest to put him out of his misery. How is it kinder to kill him than to try and save him? What if we just let him bleed out? Can you answer a few questions for me? Or give him water, bandage his wounds, leave and let him die? Let's ask him some questions. Maybe he knows something. He licks his parched lips. Water. Okay, you're not asking anything? Maybe if we give him some water, he can answer some things. He reaches up with a bloody, trembling hand to grasp the canteen and swallows gratefully. My thanks, friend. He mutters, what a waste. Can you answer a few questions for me now? I haven't got long. Make it quick. Okay, do you need us to send word to anyone about what happened to you? Why'd you come here? Why'd you come here? Huh, what farming town doesn't need what I've got? Thought I'd make a killing. Didn't know how right I was. What does that even mean? His breath coming harder and harder, he starts to twitch and jerk. He coughs a bubble of blood and slumps back to the ground. He's dead. Oh, I guess we won't find out. He does have a backpack here, though. You let that drag on a bit, mate. Why didn't you make it quicker? He was dying either way. Does it really matter if it was fast or slow? He didn't want to die. Why should I hurry it along? Didn't want to waste the bullet. We might need it for something important later. Besides, we might have had useful information. Thought we might be able to save him. Let the Aldersyders make up for having shot him. He might have had useful information. Cold, mate. Real cold. That might keep you alive out here, though. Listen, if I'm ever in that situation and there's no hope for me, just end it, yeah? Got no taste for a long, bloody goodbye.
Enough chit-chat. That was a bloody mess, eh? Literally. And nothing really gained either.
He sighs and looks down at the corpse. Let's get on with this Aldersyde visit. See what's what here. First thing, let's visit Ames. Bloke's their leader, or at least he was. Most likely he'll be waiting for us straight ahead through the gate. He holds his hands up. All right, we're coming in.
Don't shoot, you pricks!
Oh, here we go. Are you Ames? You are. Franklin Ames. As the man approaches, he removes his hat and wipes his sweating head with his forearm. He places it back on his head and blows out heavily. Who, scorcher today, eh? He sticks his hand out diffidently. Ames, Franklin Ames, I'm what passes for the speaker around here. Could call me the alderman of Aldersyde if it tickles your fancy. Seems a little heartless to have let the man just bleed out. Could have put him out of his misery. Your guards could have gone out and done the same. He holds up his hands, flustered. We had no idea if he was a raider or not. Maybe his friends were out there waiting for us. Wait, if you had no idea, why did you shoot him? You said he was. Now you're saying you didn't know whether he was or not? You're just in the habit of shooting whoever passes by? He clears his throat and turns to Jake. At any rate, let's set that aside. What brings you here? Not that your visit's not an unexpected pleasure.
Couple things. First, you've been off the radio for a while. Neighbours started to get a little concerned, you know. Asked us to come down and make sure you lot are okay.
Then the Surveyors Guild realized they hadn't updated their records on Aldersyde in a while, so he took a commission to get a surveyor here safe and sound. His eyes flicker wide for a moment. He looks at you and quickly looks away as if he can't meet your gaze. Seems nervous, but he covers it well. Oh, are you hiding something? He smiles, revealing a mouthful of dirty teeth. Well, I'll be dipped in... Excuse my language. We're finally getting an update, huh? Feel free to poke around. Taking the sights, I can answer any questions you've got. Your crops look pretty healthy. Who's your supplier? Good eye, there's this bloke called Bruce Harris. He carts water from the east and says good day before making his way to Brookton. He'd never tell me where the water's from, though. You know how Deweys are. But we won't be needing him anymore. Business is booming in Aldersyde thanks to my silver tongue. Who's going to bring you water if not Bruce? Look, I appreciate idle chatter, same as the next fella, but I can't go yarning to everyone about the comings and goings of my town. I thought that's why I was here. Got some questions about Aldersyde for the Surveyors Guild. Of course, what's your curiosity? Anything strange or notable I should know about round here? He scratches his chin and tries real hard to look like he's deep in thought. We've got the church and the CWA building, but I guess that's all pretty obvious. Old Garrity said he saw a roo with two heads, and Cal from one of the outer farms said he saw lights in the sky a few nights back, but no one believed him. I mean, it's the usual tall tales and BS from people who've got too much time on their hands, yeah? You don't need small town gossip, and I'm not one to share it, so let's just leave it with not much strange around here. What's the history of Aldersyde? Not much to say, really. The way I heard it, it was an estate off a railway line, turned into a stop, and became, well, all this. The Ag Hall went up in 1918, and the church got built in the 1900s, too. 1954, I think. Basically, we were a central point for the wheat farmers, and the trains could cart away the grain. After civilization went the way of the dodo, our people decided we'd better put up some walls. Didn't want weekend warriors from Perth coming by to take what we'd worked so hard to build. But it seems most of them found a different way out of the city because we've been mostly peaceful. At least until the latest scare with the bandits and the sheep thieves. You're mostly farmers here. How's that working out? Excuse me, we're having a conversation. You all just walked straight through the middle of us. Drought's hitting us all pretty hard, don't you know? Still, we've managed to scratch out a life here for a couple 100 years, even after the world dropped straight into the dunny. So, well enough, I guess. Alright, other questions. Oh yeah, here we go. Are your guards in the habit of shooting random people who come to the gate or what? Not a habit, but just the other night a pack of gully rakers crept in and lifted some of our sheep. They didn't kill anyone, lucky for us, but it's not like we can afford the loss, you know? We've got a couple hands out following the trail, but peaceful here, mostly. Oh, been peaceful here mostly, but seems like maybe that'll change. Gotta be ready. Apart from the raid, it seems pretty quiet around here. No reason to be as jumpy as you are. Look, if someone punches me in the face, I'm not going to make it easy for the bastard to do it again. Same principle here, right? Alright, I'm all set for now. Alright then. Now what? Our journal. The order of things. Either or. Oh, inspect Aldersyde's church. Inspect the CWA hall. Alright. Where is all of that? Oh, is this like a trader over here? Oh, it is. Splitting stacks. When browsing a shop, you may see a number in the bottom right corner of an item, indicating how many of that item are in a stack. To split a stack, right-click and drag to move one item from that stack. Alright. You're selling a bunch of stuff here. Potatoes, seed packets. What do we have? A yeasty spread sandwich, 2 small water bottles, a grenade, and a first aid kit. I don't know what I need or what I don't. Do we have any money? Oh, we do. 125 bucks. But I don't know what's good, so we're just going to leave you at it. Come back later if we need something. Okay, where are these buildings? Wait, tab? Stranger. Oh, wait, we have a map, right? Map. The map shows an elevated view of your current location with unexplored areas hidden beneath fog of war. It displays landmarks you've come across while in the area and helps you plan where to go next. Oh, here. That's the CWA building. It's a bit patchy and has some cracks here and there, but the CWA hall could certainly look worse. Seems like this is the place to go for town gatherings. Alright. And then we need to find the church. Is this? This does not look like a church. It looks like it's a giant long building. Oh, here, there's a graveyard. This has to be it, right? Are the fences to keep people out or in? Oh, come over here. The church is an old building. It looks to have stood strong and tall since the before times. There's some wear, loose stones, and boarded up windows, but it's held up pretty well with the help of the townsfolk. Alright, that's it. Talk to Franklin Ames, who is down here somewhere. Now I'm completely lost. Oh, what is this building? You inspect the half-burnt building, noticing that the burns look semi-recent, and that the fire must have started from the outside of the house. Glancing towards the ground, you also spot some old boot prints that lead away from the house. Odd because while you don't live here, you certainly haven't seen anyone walking around Aldersyde with boots this heavy-duty. Interesting. Oh, right here. Oh, over to this? To the trash can? Oh, we got some stuff. Useful rags. And an empty water bottle. We're going to take it all. Very nice. Anything else of interest? Can we look at this building? No. Could we look at this building? Doesn't look like it. There's no question mark. Can't look at anything here. Alright. And there's nothing else here. I wish this here could be like a toggle, so I don't have to hold down tab. Oh, look at the sheep. Looks like the sheep of Aldersyde are free to roam the town during the day and free to have a sheep-based forum. Alright, let's talk to Franklin Ames. We've done everything. He crosses his arms and nods a brief chilly welcome. Yes. I've seen the church and the hall. Anything else of note I should look for here? Already done. Well, not much to see here, I reckon. I guess you'll want to be on your way then, unless you've got any more questions, of course. Right then, unless you've got anything else you want to take a look at, and we should head out to Kokeby and meet the others. I'll introduce you to Tina, the station master. Just let me know when you want to go after we're done talking to the alderman here. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have, of course. That's enough for now. Later. Okay, talk to you then, so we can head on out. Wait, can I talk to you? Can I talk to my... No, either or, talk to Franklin Ames. We just did that, right? Hello? Oh, what happened with that burned house? Looks like it was pretty nasty. That's my house. Had a cooking fire and all that old wood, like tinder. Lost my good clothes and my gun in the blaze. Oh yeah, here, awareness success. It looks like the fire started outside. Maybe you can tell me about that. Yeah, I was using my old Barbie and the bottom must have rusted out. Spilled hot coals right there. A real mess, I can tell you. Interesting. He chuckles nervously. I have a feeling that's not the truth. I'm all set. Hope you give us a good write-up then. Oh, there we go. Now it changed it.
Right, we've seen what we need to see here. Ready to head out to Kokeby?
I guess. I feel like there's other people we can talk to in the town. But again, in the interest of getting more into the video, let's just head on out and head to Kokeby. Yeah, pretty boring place. Makes me wonder if there's something we missed. Oh, now I feel like I shouldn't have left. There's probably a bunch of side quests, more about that burnt house. Okay, let's get moving. Maybe we can come back. Hopefully we can come back. Made it to Kokeby, mate. Convenient place for a meet, yeah? And hardly any excitement apart from that fella getting shot in Aldersyde. Why do you care? Not like it was you who pulled the trigger. That Evans kid, though, he's gonna have some tough nights. Oh, there's a kangaroo over here. Look at you. Right, so what's next? Wait for my old man to show? That was the plan. Then we'll all head to Brookton. Whoa. Spend the night, move out in the morning. What was that? You wanted to see the area. We'll get you sorted, no worries. Let's start by greeting the lady of the land, Tina. She's got her ear to the ground and she's surprisingly savage in a fight, though I'll deny it if you tell her I said that. Chicken, terrified of a teenager. You've never been clocked by that pocket watch of hers. Clocked by a pocket watch? Yeah. He waits for a moment, clearly expecting more, then your words sink in and he groans. He watches Jake's suffering with open delight. See, it's not just me who hears you say these things, man. Jake waves him away with a weary yeah motion. What can we expect here? Good place to trade, catch up on the news, and refill the camels if they need it. If you like hunting bastards, which happens to be my favorite pastime, sometimes you can get a lead on where they've gone to ground. Plus you can chat with Tina, she's easy to rile up. Any last words of advice before we meet the Brookton mob? Yeah, my adopted dad, Mick. Let's just say I'm the charmer of the family. Man respects politeness but loathes BS, and he can sniff it out like a dingo stalking your dilly bag. Other than that, don't be an a-hole, I guess. See anyone you recognize here? Apart from Tina? Nah, not unusual though. Place is a crossroads. Leveling up. You've just leveled up. Open the character sheet to assign your 1 attribute point and 10 skill points to your character. Oh. Character sheet. The character sheet tab gives you detailed information on your character and party members' skills and attributes and current experience level. This is where you'll assign your skill and attribute points when you level up. Oh, look at this. Wait, 10 attribute points or skill points. I thought you said 10. We have 14 here. And we have an attribute. Awareness seems to be doing pretty well with us. But then I kind of remember it saying intelligence. Was it intelligence and agility, or maybe charisma had something to do with increasing my action points? I have 4 action... No. Yeah, action points. I have 4 action points based on agility and intelligence. And then movement points, strength and agility. So if I increase... My agility? We don't get another one. Intelligence? What else affects things? Affects turn order and combat, agility and intelligence. And then a melee damage, ranged weapon damage is awareness. Oh, but we're... I could sit here for way too long. We're running out of time. I'll level up later. Let's go do our active quest. Talk to Tina by her hut at Kokeby Waystation. Oh, we can do this? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I definitely wish I could just toggle this on and off. Maybe there's an option in the settings. A teen in an outdated conductor's uniform with a silver whistle swinging at her hip stands in the sun, surveying the marketplace with a keen eye. She spots Jake and Jonesy with you and snaps a smart salute. Jake, lovely to see you. Jonesy? You must be the new surveyor. It's not every day we get to meet a new friend. She smiles, the dimples on her cheeks making her look even younger. She touches the brim of his cap. Tina, pleasure as always. Figured we'd stop in here, collect our strays, and wait for Mick before we head down Brookton Way. Thought he'd beat us here, but your old man's bludging on the job again. Some people have no sense of humor. Anyway, welcome to Kokeby Waystation, best place to trade in the Western Wheat Belt. What can I help you with? Got any news for me? Yeah, Damo's mate is in a bad way. It's a big ask, but he probably needs some medical attention. If you're the kind who can give it, don't know if it'll be enough, though. Are you in charge here? Yup. Station Master's timepiece. Anyone gives you grief, you come to me. I don't know what time it is, though. Spring's been busted for years. What's with the outfit? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of how awesome I look. I found it when I was cleaning out those trains for people to stay in. It was tucked away under a console in the cab like it was waiting just for me. Noah thought it suited me anyway. Who's Noah? Noah's my brother, but he's 4 years older than me, so he's more like my father. Yeah, you're probably about the same age. Where is Noah? Dunno. Signed up with a barter crew, haven't seen him since. He said something about sowing his wild oats. I really hope he doesn't become a farmer, though. He's beyond terrible with plants. Anyway, why do you care? I've got everything you need. Want to trade? Your brother left you here all alone. I've been running Kokeby just fine without his help, thank you very much. He can stay gone for all I care. Sure, let's see what you've got to trade with. Some fruit, camel milk, wheat, potatoes, peas. I still don't know what I'll be needing, so let's just say goodbye. And would you look at that, right on time, if by that you mean half a day late.
Hello there, Tina. Lovely as the day is long, as always.
We would have been here sooner, but, well, let's just say it's been an eventful day.
It certainly has. Had some excitement in the morning. Had to deal with some diplomacy after that. Not a bad day's work, if I say so myself.
I suppose introductions are in order. I'm Mick Jones, and this is Jess Brown, runs Brookton's barter crew when I'm needed elsewhere. So you're a new face in this crowd. You into forging alliances, or do you prefer to rough it alone? Utilitarian, well, you've got to stick together if you want to get anything done. A group has more bargaining power than one person alone. Or do you want my actual answer or the answer I think you want? Let's pick that one. He laughs loud and long. We sure meet some special ones when we leave home, eh, Jess? On that note, I think I'll go check in on Frida. Pleasure to meet you. This one's gonna make an okay surveyor despite all that guild nonsense, I can tell. Right, what do I know? I'm just your dad. What have you got against the Surveyors Guild? You're Jonesy's dad, he mentioned you earlier. What have you got against the Surveyors Guild? The guild says they want to stitch civilization back together, keep us connected. I say it's naive and idealistic. Someone's angling to use the knowledge you bring them. Gloom and doom aside, though, you lot do valuable work. It's nice knowing what's brewing out there. Nicer when I don't have to pay to be kept up to date, of course. Anyway, I should go and glower at the merchants a bit. Always drives the prices down. Let me know when you're ready to get to Brookton and we'll head off. Alright, let's go. Anybody we can talk to or stuff we can look at? Oh, here we go. Can we look at this? I'm clicking on it, but it's not doing anything. How about this? Lovely place for a bit of kip, but not in this wretched sun. We have a stranger. Looks like you're looking for something. She takes stock of the tools on your belt before giving you a half smile. Welcome to Kokeby, Surveyor. You're going to have your work cut out for you. Who are you? Name's Lynn. Henson if surnames matter to you. What do you do? Isn't it obvious? I'm a surveyor just like you. Tell me, what got you into the life? Oh, I don't know. I just like finding cool stuff. Yes. Sure. You're a veteran map maker. Got any tips for me? Always have more water than you think you need. Know how far you are from the nearest town at every moment, and for God's sake, don't break your leg. I haven't seen your name on the charter. Are you a member of the Surveyors Guild? Went independent on a job right now. Actually, folks out east. How'd you know I was a surveyor? I recognize the look, plus your tools give you away. See you later. Oh, I was hoping you'd have a side quest for me or something. The best part about the trading post is that they want visitors. No one's going to come through if you've got a toilet covered in stuff, nice and clean. Oh, this is the extent of the map. We can't go above that. And anything down here? Hello? Oh, nope, you have nothing to say. I guess if they have a name above them, they have something to say. Can we go in the train? You can feel heat radiating out of the doorway in waves. When the cold of evening comes, though the residual heat will make the inside quite comfortable, just don't leave any food inside during the daytime unless you want it slow cooked. I mean, that sounds great. You got a vendor over here. How about you? You got anything for me?
Friend, welcome to Kokeby and the energy source of the future. See anything you like?
What makes solar panels so special? Oh, you got solar panels. Mate, I can tell you're new to the energy game. These guys don't give a rat's ass about keeping informed, but me, I know my worth. When it comes to energy, you've got 3 choices, right? Dig up some black stuff and set it on fire, use that big old fire orb up in the sky, or run water through some turbines or some stuff. I don't know about you, but I don't see a whole lot of water nearby, and I hate getting dirt under my fingernails. What's special about solar? It's the gentleman's energy source. And civilization, my friend, that's the way of the future. So what do you say? Want to invest in a better, brighter you? Any chance for a discount? A discount? Mate, you've got to be pulling my leg. Do you have any idea how hard it is to clean these up? Haul them halfway across the country and keep all the sand and stuff from getting in? A discount? I'd sooner get caught with my pants around my ankles when the dunny walls fall down. Come on, I really want that discount. You've been in the sun too long, mate. It's Gerald with a G. Money's got a nice ring to it, though. Alright, what do you got? We can buy solar panels? Why would we need this? A book on ethics. A red safety vest. You got a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of expensive stuff, too. Sorry about that, but we're gonna head on out.
Discount? Thanks for the laugh, mate. I needed that.
It's interesting. I wonder if I had a higher charisma, I could actually get a discount there. But we're at over an hour, so that's going to do it for this video. This game looks great. I'm still wondering about the rest of it. I don't know how long it is. I was hoping to get into some actual combat. Oh, look at you. You're somebody we can definitely talk to there. But oh, look at you. What? That's an interesting outfit choice. There we go. Yeah, I was hoping to get some combat. They kept saying, oh, it's going to be an easy run, and I expected just to run into some raiders or something. Would have been nice, but not yet so far. Once again, this has been Broken Roads. This game just released today, April 10th. If you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and if you made it this far, thanks for watching.